I know you're upset, but those three have been working their ass off for the past 5 months.
Is it break time now or something? Like, did they?
How the fuck are you gonna say fucking break time? Where the fuck were you?
I've been here.
Listen, no, you
Hello?
fucking haven't. Listen, Snow, all right? Let's not pretend that you're not just now showing up, all right? And I'm not going to hold that against you. However, you're making me do that when you're holding that against them when they have literally been on duty for not 15 minutes.
Okay, that's fantastic. Every time I get any calls at the moment, Brian, it's people complaining or telling me there's 10 to 15 people stood around doing nothing up here.
Have you considered that half of these people are fucking retarded? And okay, let's go through
they're retarded.
I understand. Okay, you are getting complaints. Welcome to the job. However,
you don't need to lecture me on that, Brian.
However, then you should know that the complaints of 15 people walking. Listen, Jason came down here. I told him to call you, right? You probably have some concerns about it. Fair. However, asking folks that are just waking up how they don't know what to do when Blunt instructed them and part of their initial conditions were to come up here and keep the fort occupied, they're going to be confused, man. Right?
So taking a nap by the heli.
And I'm not saying this like I'm, in any other way other than I've been working with these guys for a while, and it seems that you don't seem to recognize what they have been doing. And one of the complaints that they brought up, other than the fact that apparently I'm getting hounded left, right, and center, which I have been, and I've told you about, when you hear people have been up here 15 people at a time, when you showed up with the planes there, Snow, that's when I came up for the first time today.
That's great. I don't care about what you're doing, respectfully.
Okay.
It's not, I don't care what you're doing at all. I care about what they're doing.
Brother, don't lose these people.
I think I've already lost them, frankly.
Why?
Well, what have they been doing? The fact that I have to come up here and ask them to do something, I needed help today.
How are they going to... We want them to wake up early to help you?
No, they were around. People were here.
How?
Nobody has checked
Wait,
in.
who?
Nobody said, hey,
These
Snow, is there anything needs to be done?
They're
Everyone
not.
just comes up here.
Who
Hey, guys,
here,
we're all
who
fucking
here
off.
is
We're having a
shift
break.
one? Who here is shift one?
It doesn't matter who he is shift one.
How would they be around if they're not shift one?
All of these people have the capacity to contact me and figure out what needs to be done, where we needed. I've been on stuff all fucking evening trying to fix stuff, taking these stupid ass complaints from these total morons who can't see further from the fucking trees. I don't know what to say. I don't need to.
I get it.
I don't know why I need to come up here and try and figure out why people aren't doing their jobs and they're just sitting still doing nothing.
Okay. Snow, Zhang has active cases. They haven't magically disappeared in the last week. He is the one.
Fuck about the docket, Brian. The docket is pointless. No, I don't.
Hello?
I care about our infrastructure and survival. I couldn't give a fuck about the docket. What are we going to do with them?
Snow,
put a fucking collar on them?
This is what I'm talking about. The things that they did is the only fucking reason that you can even put collars on Carmela and company. They did all the work. Those are the people that actually did all of it that led to those P1, P2 documents. Not any one of the individuals that are stood around in a circle talking about how it could be better and are gone when the actual work needs to be done. I'm simply telling you that the folks that you just yelled at are the ones that even got us here to begin with.
I've yelled at a lot of people today, and I'm going to continue to do so if people are effectively useless. That's not necessarily what they are, but I have been yelling at useless people. And
I'm not saying stop. I'm just saying, hey, I know you're not around this shift, and that's okay. Just as much as I'm not around in other shifts. I'm just saying contextually, Zhang right there and McLeod right there carried the majority of the work the last 3 months.
Yeah, McLeod was one of the people causing issues up north, so he's doing a great
How?
job. Hey, he's got a fucking attitude like the rest of them. It's the same shit. I'm a cop, you can't do this to me. Same shit.
Wait, what? What do you mean up north?
Yes, that's what happened with the Polito people. He was one of the people that was reported directly to me. Like, I get it. I understand. They don't necessarily deserve to be yelled at. I get that. And I kind of feel bad about that. But at the same time, I come up here. I haven't heard a peep from either of them. I don't even... What does Frost even do? Who is that?
You know, delegation is key. You're one of 5.
I would love to delegate, but they're always up here.
But how are they always up here, brother? I've been here for the last 3 days.
Blips for the last 2 hours. I don't know what to tell you.
Who just got on duty that's been up here for 2 hours? Jong literally just woke up. McLeod literally just woke up.
Day, but I know she's busy working on stuff, so it's not a big deal. I know others. They're just gravitating up here.
I just got done talking to Jason, and like he can't. I feel like y'all on like completely different pages because Jason's been telling these guys that he wants this place running.
Yeah. So have we. We haven't said anything different. The only person who's been a dumb fuck is Sparks.
That I agree with.
No one else has done that. She's the only one.
Have you spoken to Blunt at all or any of the Shift 2 command?
I haven't seen him today. I saw him yesterday. We were there for the jet stuff. I've been here for almost 10 hours. I haven't seen him. Just went and chatted to Ruby, made sure that she was aware of everything that's going on.
Brother, did this guy just
thankfully, because she's getting good comms from Brandy. And, you know...
I hope you understand I'm not coming at you. I hope you understand I'm not coming at you in any kind of way, right?
No, you're fine.
Like,
I appreciate your feedback on stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know, I'm trying to keep things going, and I'm seeing people that are just like, yeah, we're just up here. We're just up here. Great.
I mean, are they supposed to be up here or not supposed to be up here? And I'm telling you right now that is where the confusion is coming from.
If they aren't paying attention to requests to get on channel 19 or any of the long conversations where I outline exactly what I need people to do, I don't know what else to say. I've been very clear today with wanting people to go like Homeland to break off calls and go around all the different key areas that we're expecting to be attacked, including this place.
You need to keep... I'm going to tell you right now, brother, you need to get Shift 2 on board, because when Ruby hasn't been involved in a week and she was Homeland Command, right? And I know she's been in the dumps because I spoke to her. She has no idea what's going on. I understand that probably y'all had a plan in the morning, right? But I will tell you something that I learned after it took me a while to figure this out. Is that there's going to be like, I wake up, I have my people, I have a plan in action, everyone's like locked in. Then comes the shift change where 90% of the cops who don't know anything have now, 90% go off duty and a fresh new 90% come in and they have no idea, right? It may be worthwhile getting everyone together and be like, hey, here's the energy going down. Because otherwise, people are just going to do what, they think they need to do. McLeod was just complaining to me
nothing. They literally, I asked them what they've been doing. They said, well, it's chilling.
Well, listen, those individuals deserve to chill.
I get it. But we don't have time to chill. We don't.
They haven't had time to chill for 4 months, and I get your energy, but it's not those two that need to hear that. It's the rest of the people that haven't done shit and also aren't doing anything right now because they at least don't have an excuse.
I don't think any of them have an excuse. I think they all know what we're up against and what we're facing. It's
what I'm saying with that is you can expect those two to be burnt out, understandably, and have up until the most recent incident been carrying the weight. That energy needs to be spread to every other individual that is on duty, right? Because there's plenty of people in this shift.
Sure, there's a lot of people, but there's not many that I trust. And those are the people I need out there leading stuff and doing stuff. And frankly, if they're exhausted, go off duty. And I don't have to think about it. I understand burnout. I do. I'm very, very aware of everything that they've done and all the work that they've been pushing forward on the docket and elsewhere. I get that. But these frost people, they're brand new. What are they burned out on exactly?
But wait, the Frost people aren't employed.
So who are they? Is
my kids Frost dead, like orphan children?
Robin Frost, who signed in, isn't employed?
That one is. The others aren't.
Okay. Well, I've never really had a conversation with it.
Robin's gotten on. Yeah, Robin's been waiting further onboarding. The onboarding was initially done by Sparks. Blunt is getting her onboarded. I was going to do further onboarding, but then I got suspended, I think that day or the next day.
Well,
yeah.
And what about that other guy I thought he was a marshal, but he's quit. The fucking yo-yo, that guy.
Robin?
Yeah.
Well, he quit. Yeah,
he quit.
Yeah, he quit a couple days ago. My point there was, yes, they're burnt out, but what I'm trying to say is, looking at the same people who have carried the weight and say, hey, because you guys have been carrying the weight, I need you to continue carrying the weight because the rest are useless.
What else do I do? Because if I don't lean on people who are able to take the weight,
you have control of the entire PD with the rest of the console.
I don't want the entire PD. I want people who are useful.
Listen, unless they are retarded and shouldn't have a badge, they can write RS documents. Because if you can't even reach RS, there's an issue, right? Like who's on duty right now?
In terms of,
like who's on duty? Like go through the list. I'll tell you who's capable.
I already know who's capable and not capable in this list, to be honest with you.
Okay. But there might be some that you're not aware of. It's fucking 7 p.m. right now.
No, I know all these people.
Okay.
The people in Marshals I don't know. Are these new Frost people or one Frost person? James I don't know very well. Never really had a conversation with the guy.
Sorry, this is Moss. Hey Moss.
Hey Brian, how you doing?
Pretty good. We good for today?
Yeah.
All right.
In like 25 minutes, does that still work for you?
Yeah, I am waiting for something. Can we say 8 just so you guys aren't hobbling, or is that in?
Sure, yeah.
Does that work?
With me. Whatever.
I woke up late
works.
today just so I'm not absolutely blasted by the time it happens.
Okay, fair enough. I just woke up. Let me chat with everyone else regarding the phone records. Like, so I sent you the subpoena request.
I mostly sent that to you as a matter of like, hey, here's a heads up.
What you sent? What? Sorry,
the records I sent you.
Hold on. Let me see if I can actually look at them. I haven't looked since.
Let me give you a call after all this is done, and then but the TLDR, the thing I sent you was
I see it.
Between me and Spark. So just so you're aware, like I'm not just making up shit. Those are the records right there. Also, I submitted a report and recording to Rhodes. Andre pulled up on me, got on a phone call with Charlie, and there was a lot of back and forth there. So
okay,
all right, easy.
Sorry, I'm trying to write. So you submitted a report and a recording to Rhodes.
Correct. Rhodes took the recording. He took the report.
Okay, cool. I will touch base with him then. I don't know if he's still on duty. He's not. That's fine. We'll get it from him.
All right.
And then I just want
Let me talk to you in a bit. I'm with Snow. I just want to finish this combo with him.
Sure. Okay, say hello to Jackie for me, please.
Will do. All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm at the point where if I have to try and convince people to do their job, I'm going to stop trying. Because I'm losing the will to lead people who have to be convinced to.
You cannot quit, Snow. This is literally the PD. This is literally the PD you're seeing. And let's not pretend. Look, can we just be honest here for a second? Let's not pretend you are capable. You had that conversation with Miller and Brandy. You saw what happened, right?
Yep.
And you fixed it. Let's not pretend that what's happening isn't. With great power comes great fucking responsibility. You are going to be surrounded by useful people. That is how it's been. It is how it's been. However, to get them rallied up, you need to get them all together, tell them what the objective is again in this shift. Even and if you think they know it, the fact is they don't. And you're going to have to keep on jump-starting it and having people audit who is doing the work. I'm going to cite you some reports to look up. There is a audit report written by Baker. It shows each and every individual that has done the things necessary to kick in the doors, to put on the collars, the this, that, and the third. All the shit that was going on the last, 2 months. There's names next to each one. It exists there for that same reason. This isn't a new problem. This is one that's been in existence since New Babylon. And I hate to say it, the only way that, in my opinion, is going to work is the ones that are doing the work, you slap them on the ass and you give them props. But the ones that are sat there, jerking their dick and just, not actually producing, those are the ones that you need to rip apart, right? Because it's easy to act busy, but proof is in the pudding, right? Where's the fucking subpoenas? Half the shit that we wanted to do couldn't get done because there was only 6 individuals willing to do it. Voss was supposed to write reports. We had every single investigator on that list should have been writing reports. Slow should have been writing reports. McAllister should be. That's why he got fucking shit canned. Without that stuff, there ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if this has been helpful, and It
is, yeah.
But
I don't know. Like I said, if having to convince people to do stuff, I'm not talking about the guys behind us. Having to convince people to do their jobs and trying to get people to lock in and not have these fucking meetings where we're going around in circles for an hour is blowing. It is ridiculous. Everything that you explained to me that was happening in shift 2, or wasn't happening, most importantly, was 100% accurate. And it's not even just It's not even just shift 2. It's 1 into 2. It's it's both of them.
Carmella, Corset, and all them were processed by PPOs and cadets. Everyone else went off to go ERP and do other shit.
Yep.
The arrest that apparently we were abusing things on when they tried to break him out. Guess who did the processing? Zhong and Cassie. Cassie up late till 5 a.m. Or sorry, 1 a.m. But 5 a.m. in her head. Guess what everyone else did? ERP and drive around. So I guess the reason I'm a little defensive on these guys is they get a moment to kind of the moment they from the last 4 days, them simply just relaxing a bit. And you can look at their reports. I'm sure they're still working. Has been under such cringe fucking scrutiny that what you may see right now, or what a fucking cafeteria lady might be bitching about, is not the accurate picture, right? So yeah. And if it was, where is their production? And I'm just gonna say it straight. for all the fucking complaints. Where the fuck have they been? Where are their reports the last 3 months? And just because now they're in the position of power, well, then where are their productions? Or all the other individuals that claim that things have been gatekept while 45 people have had access to theta reports, and Homeland was created to give them access to everything. The answer is it's fucking horse shit, and it's just a way to act like they can't do anything. But the reality is they're lazy, incompetent, or retarded. You have to audit it, Snow. But you also got to tell Shift 2, here's the energy that we're bringing. Who is getting assigned? And don't assign it yourself. Get Shift 2 to assign it. And get on their ass if it doesn't get done.
You know, I just got a better attitude from Oxby and Ruby than literally everybody else. Peters keeps saying he's going to quit on Monday, so I'm like trying to convince him not to quit. I've got Maxwell complaining about this, that, and the third.
Oh, God, yeah.
Rhodes has been great. I don't know. I didn't want to be in charge of this at all. I still don't want to be in charge of this.
You're in a shitty position. It's going to suck ass. This position, you know, I'm sorry if I told you I was like chilling earlier. You know what I mean? On the phone. But this has been an AIDS fucking position. I haven't not like, you know, I've had to handle it. But I want you to imagine when some fucking dumb fuck comes up and says you've been doing nothing. I want to kill that kind of person because they're useless ass. It's so easy to stand on an ivory tower and claim this, that, and the third. It's a whole nother thing when you've been spending 12 hours a day for months making sure that this stuff actually matters, while the rest of the world apparently seems to have it solved and has all the answers. But when they're there to actually do the actions, they are missing or somewhere else. And like I said, I wouldn't say that shit if it wasn't for the fact that it's held against us when we are here. Snow, what's stopping you from getting every fucking Shift 2 down and laying down the fucking law?
It's not Shift 2 that are causing the problems.
Well, wait. Wait, is it that bad in Shift 1?
Yeah. I get
But
Veil.
it was so
how much were we
competent.
asking for backup in various places today?
Quite a bit.
We just weren't getting it. There were like 7 people sat at Mission Row. Drove me fucking nuts.
Wait,
this is
but
shocking.
Shift 1
actually
produced
shocking.
what?
Yeah, exactly. Shift 1 have always been fantastic. What I witnessed today was just lack of, I don't give a fuck. It was basically like everybody who was helping with Homeland was fantastic. Everyone was mostly locked in. But then
Well, that's why they're in Homeland.
Yeah. And then we call for help from everyone else, and then things go to shit. I find myself yelling on the radio. At people.
That's normal.
Yeah, I'm yelling at the radio.
Non-Homeland Shift 1
about
cops are
people-
fucking dog shit.
Well, yeah, I'm yelling at people for not being able to hold a suspect in custody, and just basic police. I got some fucking officer on the radio. Like, I'm asking for something specific, and an officer pipes up and says something completely different. I said, "Who the fuck asked?" I'm just. It doesn't.
Oh.
Some of these. Holy
Wait,
shit!
I thought
It's
these
like-
were new problems.
No.
No, this is normal. Yeah.
No, it's just I guess with what you were telling me was the bad stuff that's going on. I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was like that.
No, it's been shit. That's why I've hired people and I've fired useless ones. I mean, look at the McAllister situation, man. The fact that it's in my, I know I'm bringing up my subpoena, but it's in my subpoena that he said X, Y, and Z. This motherfucker spent 2 months trying to get Brandy's statement, which is why it took so long to get the echelon.
Fair enough.
He hadn't wrote shit. A lot of people are going to say it. It just needs to be audited, right? And that's what Brandy and Miller and the other in Marshall Command were doing, is that they were noting down every subpoena, every warrant, every like person that updated the P1, P2, P3 docs, and I relayed this to Rhodes earlier today, is that not every P1 and P2 even has RS yet, or is within a 30-day statute of limitation.
That's what we're working on tomorrow.
But it gets worse. Folks like Andre, who told me to my face he not only killed Cassie but planted the bomb and escaped, was questioned in PD and let go.
By who?
Like a typical gang member. I don't know. That's why I reported it to Rhodes. And that's what I was telling Moss about, to look for that, because I wouldn't know, right? And I was also told yesterday that you learn a lot while being suspended. I got Apple pulled up on me, and he told me that we murked Clark Mason, and he went into the ICU, and the faceless assets got released.
Well, but where else are they going to go? They're always getting released.
No, I mean with like apparently no charges. I don't know if it's true, right? So take what I'm saying as a grain of salt, but I would be surprised if they would lie to the suspended director. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not.
So
I've got to say this next part because I'm dealing with retards, to put it simply. So yes, I acknowledge the fact that I haven't been around for all of this stuff, but if I have to fly back to the UK and take care of my granddad who's dying. So, to all the retards that are actually upset, go sit and swivel. I hope you choke. And have a wonderful day.
And just to be clear here, was not my intention, right? The intention of my statement is everyone is going to be aware of their shift and who's cooking, right? It's why I have heavily needed to depend on the shift leads to know who to grab to begin with, because they're going to have the best understanding. And no one's going to hold it against you for not being around. However, just as if, let's say, I was gone for a week and I came back, it's important to analyze who is doing what. Otherwise, naturally, I would be running on assumption, right? Do you get my point?
No. No.
Yeah.
Snow?
I think Snow's thinking about something.
I'm good. I'm sorry. I had to get something on my chest.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's going to have a reason. I'm going to be out next week. But there is still going to be that responsibility of analyzing what has been happening and who has not. And, just want to re-underline here, man. Some of these guys have been going for a very long time, and they're just getting slapped in the face and saying everything that they've done has been useless. And those individuals who have said as much, I hope they die.
Yeah.
Because why would you ever be motivated to do anything when you've been breaking your back, dealing with everything happening, and a useless fuck that has done nothing begins to claim it, right? And that is what a lot of people are dealing with right now, right?
I didn't expect to have to deal with so much fucking drama. I thought everybody was locked the fuck in, but you held a lot together, Brian. And now I just feel like the moron who's come in to take stuff over, and frankly, I don't think I'm capable of leading a lot of these people.
You are.
I don't know. I don't feel that.
You've been doing this for 3 days, man. Right? It's going to take some time. You've been dealt a shit hand. This never should have happened until afterwards. That is not on you. It is not on them. And that is why I'm so nasty with the way I go about it. Because how dare anyone claim that people that have been doing their best, that everything that they have done does not matter. And those that have not having any fucking say or opinion. You got to galvanize the forces, man.
I thought they were already hyped and pumped, but I get that they are...
Cassie just died, man. Their fucking leader, who's been leading them for a year, is suspended on some dog shit. Wait till you see this fucking subpoena.
Oh, God.
Imagine someone came in and took your leader away. How the fuck are you going to feel?
For sure. It's going to feel
the fucking
shit, I
bullshit.
Wouldn't no, I wouldn't.
No, because they have invested everything, and they've been told that everything they've done is useless.
How is it useless?
It's a great question.
Didn't
I tell you this?
Doesn't make any sense. How could they be used? Who said it was useless?
Oh man. So we can talk more. I've got about 30 minutes to prepare for my interview. So,
all right, best of luck.
All right, easy. Just keep in there, man. Just fucking, like I said, galvanize these guys, right?
Now I've got to fix another problem I've created. I got to go and apologize.
I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, you know, it's not the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
They're not, listen, they're not pussies. I'll tell you that much. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in the department.
True. I'm going to speak to them either way.
All right. Easy.
Thanks for the talk.
Hey, Ryan.
I really need to, I literally have to go. I'm